Hey everybody, it's Julie. Welcome to Hello Monday. Today I'm pretty excited because it is the eve of our Essentials by Ellen Holiday 2015 release, and I get to share a sneak peek of a stamp and die set called Thankful. And I thought it would be really fun to do a card that wasn't necessarily autumn or fall themed. And I'm going to start by taking the greeting and inking up with Archival Jet Black, stamp that onto some Neenah Solar White, 80 pound. And then after I have that stamped, I'm going to trim it out and I'm just going to have a nice wide sentiment strip. So I'll set that aside and then move on. I'm taking the leaves or one of the fern type images from the set, and I'm going to ink up using the rock and roll method. I'm using Hero Arts inks. This is lemon yellow and lime. I start with the lightest color first, and then I may angle the stamp or angle the little ink cube depending on which is more comfortable to get the inks blended together and create a multiple color effect on the stamp. So I'm kind of blending where the two colors meet. And on the berries, I actually did lemon yellow and then lime, and then I came in with the raspberry and the grape. And I'm doing the exact same thing with the chrysanthemum in the set. So I'm just kind of, you can't tell from this bird's eye view that I actually have my stamp angled a little bit, so I'm not inking up the whole thing with that color of ink. It's kind of meeting where the other color is on there and blending together, but not covering the whole image completely, so I don't contaminate where I've already used the greens and yellows. So now I'm going to start coloring everything in with some Copic markers, and normally I use my Copic markers with Memento inks, but because this is not black ink, I wanted to see what would happen if I used the Copic markers with the Hero Arts inks. And luckily, I didn't get a lot of bleeding or cross-contamination. It seemed to work really well because I wasn't using black ink. I was kind of matching the hues of the whole color scheme, and the markers and the inks were very much coordinated together. And so it turned out really awesome, and I love how vivid it turned out. So I'm just going to continue coloring everything pretty nicely. I didn't go over the image lines a lot, but when I got close to them, it didn't harm the integrity of the impression there. So I'm going to go ahead and take the matching dies and die cut those out and set those aside. And in the meantime, I'm going to prep a quarter sheet of Neenah Solar White with a stencil, and I'm going to use a little tiny dot from the polka dot stamp set to go ahead and put this really tiny polka dot pattern. And the stencil helps me keep everything spaced out nice and evenly. And I've already trimmed it down so that it's about a 1/8 inch smaller than a standard A2 card. And then I die cut another chrysanthemum out of that at a particular angle. You'll see what I'm talking about when everything gets flipped over. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my foam mounting tape into position. I want to make sure that I have good support all around the image so nothing sags in the middle, because you know I hate saggage. And then before I mount this, because I have learned the hard way, it's better to put the washi tape on now since it's going to get wrapped around the edges there. So this is the We Are Memory Keepers washi sheets or shape and tape, and I just went and cut a strip. And I love the black and white. It's so versatile. I use it for so many different things. And then I'm going to 3D mount the greeting there over the top of that. So it's just kind of, the washi tape is kind of an accent. You could use pattern paper if you wanted to, but I love my washi tape. So now I'm going to take this whole thing and 3D mount that to the front of my base card, which is a standard A2 4¼ by 5½. And then I'm going to begin mounting all my flowers together. So I'm just layering them. Some are going to be flush mounted with adhesive tape or glue, and then others of them will be mounted with foam tape to create kind of a dimensional effect and give some interest there. So you have all these different layers that you're looking at when you look at it. So it gives it a really fun 3D look. And we'll go ahead and get the chrysanthemum in place, and it looks really fun over the die cut shape that is right behind it, kind of at a different angle, and it kind of echoes the chrysanthemum. There I've got my little branch of berries mounted down there for more interest, and then I'm going to come in with some yellow stickles. I love stickles, and it's going to take a few minutes to dry, but there you go. You have a look that is not autumn or fall for this really fun stamp set. I can't wait for you to see it. And tomorrow is the big release, August 4th. Stay tuned on the Classroom blog. We got a great big hop with some talented designers who will be sharing awesome creations with you. All the supplies for this project can be found in the Classroom blog, along with detailed shots. There will be lots of prizes and a ton of eye candy tomorrow, so I hope you can join us, and thanks for watching.